some of your things into?
Rings, last one, square cut, round.
All right, rings, square cut or round cut. All right, and then from there you would.
You could do color stuff.
All right, so rings. She said square cut, round cut, and from there you can do color on the stones. For my gentlemen, you better learn that whenever it's time to go buy your wife a wedding ring, so she can know what type.
Why are you looking at me?
So she'll know what type of ring you want. All right, that's a very good example. It all starts with the observation. She's separating them into cuts, and we can go from there. All right, Bridget, would you care to share?
I would do mine on shoes.
Bridget would do hers on shoes.
Like, if it flip-flops, like something that didn't cover your foot, or something that was close to,
Okay, open toe versus closed toe, and then
it would be ones that have backs like Crocs, and those are open back, or flip-flops.
okay, and then from there she could go to the open backs like Crocs and flip-flops. That's a very good example. Very good example. A lot of times we don't think about it like that, but if you own a shoe store, for example, that's how they're set up. They have all the open toe shoes here, all the closed toe, and then from open toes, the ones with open back, your flip-flops, then probably the ones with heels and your stylish ones and the ones you wear to the beach. So, very good. All right, Ariana.
I'm doing clothes.
She would do it on clothes. All right. All right. So with the dichotomous key, first you do two things at a time. So first you would do the size, or what do you want to do first? All right. Comfortable or not comfortable? Take your uncomfortable clothes here, your comfortable clothes, and then she also mentioned size, and you sort them by size. All right, very good. All right, last one, Tatiana. Gymnastics. All right, what about gymnastics? All right, those are types of what? All right, so first, flips, or what's the opposite of flips? Or what else can you do in gymnastics besides flips? All right, flips and tumble. All right, are they the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, so
You can do running or standing tumbling.
okay, running or standing. Standing. All right. So for running or standing, you're doing back handsprings or tucks. All right. So what's the difference between a back handspring and a tuck? All right. So one you use your hands and one you don't use your hands. Okay. So that's a way of classifying. All right. Anybody else would like to share? I didn't call on Mr. Roberts.
Yeah.
All right. So the whole point of it is for us to make observations. That's the first thing I wanted you to see. Same thing with using the dichotomous key. You have to make an observation. When you make the observation, then you start putting it in categories. When we use leaves, for example, we put them in either broadleaf or conifer categories. Or if you use it in rings, for example, you can put them in square cut and round cut. But you have to make the observation first. From the observation, then you identify patterns. All of the rings that I have from one store are square cut, but all of the rings I have from another store may be round cut. So you make observations. From there, you can make a hypothesis. And it doesn't mean that your hypothesis is always right. And that's a good part about science, is you have a chance to test it. All right, Brady, you play baseball, right? You have your cleats separated into black cleats and white cleats. Now, the days you wore your white cleats, you got 2 base hits. The day you wore your black cleats, you struck out. What do you think a baseball player is going to do?
Wear the white cleats.
Wear the white cleats. Okay? So we categorize things like that. And so your hypothesis would be that on days I wear my white cleats, I do what? All right? You get base hits, or you hit the ball. Now, is that always true? No, it's not always true. However, it is something that you can test. So when we use this, when we use dichotomous keys, when we use this type of thinking process, we make observations, we narrow it down, and then we get something that we can test. It doesn't always mean that it has to be right. Sometimes you prove your hypothesis right, and that's okay. Sometimes you prove your hypothesis wrong, and that's okay. So it may be something else. It may be your gloves. But one of the reasons for the dichotomy scheme we only choose two things is you have too many combinations if you use your cleats and your gloves and the type of sunflower seeds that you have. So now we got too many factors going on. So we focus on two with the dichotomy scheme. All right, any questions?